Hello everyone, a good evening. And what is going on with my camera? Yeah, we are back to Fuji with the Peugeot. Trying out some Bahrain VMS Pro clicks on the setup. Where are you? Zoom, I think some weird stuff is going on there. That's a bit better. My hair is bad today. Okay, well, long time no weekly. But I thought that I should try this with the Bahrain setup, with a bit more downforce, a bit more rake, see how it goes, and then I might as well stream it, right? Let's see, the temperature's 26 and the track is quite hot. And we have Michi today on track. It's quite unbelievable how we never meet on track, except for the VMS Pro, of course, with Michi. But I saw him practicing now, so... Well, arguably I did 5 laps some hours ago, just to see if Bahrain setup works here. As I see, my G-Sync is not on. It's a bit choppy, the image. I do have time to reload though, so might as well do it. Just gonna practice the pit entry. Anyway, hi Matthew, hi Chris, hi Ayus. Okay, good that I have practiced. I kind of forgot my breaking point. Just gonna quickly rejoin to get G-Sync back. Hopefully that works. Usually it does. Matthew, you were struggling in ACC, but in LMU you feel very confident. To be honest, I have exact same problem. In ACC, I have, what was it, 400 hours or so? I tried it quite a bit, but I could never really feel the car. It always felt like it has wooden tires. And like it was just dead. The FFB felt like it was coming from the rear. The front just didn't bite. I never could understand. Like I could very consistently drive it 1 second of pace, but it's just so weird. So yeah, I kind of abandoned any thoughts of doing any more ACC. So yeah, but in LMU and RF2, I mean, I have thousands of hours in RF2, so I'm a bit partial there. But I have thousands of hours in RF2 because it's so good. I really enjoy it, I can feel everything. And I can actually feel the front decently, which is not the case in any other sim. And yeah, that's indeed the case. And I don't understand how that happened, where the grip came from in turn 1, because any other car and any other driver would go straight off track, but somehow that Red Bull came up with some grip hacks. Yeah, I mean, only difference, or not only, but biggest difference when going from RF2 to LMU is that if you do bigger slides and bigger drifts, you will have much bigger effect of overheating on the grip. So But it's still being updated and fine-tuned, so... Generally you have to be a bit more gentle. Should we do a bit of esports tire warm-up? Not gonna do it to the extent that I do in VMS. But it's about 1 or 2 tenths anyway, and I'm not really prepared in such a way that I would be able to go for the final 1 or 2 tenths. Wait, was it the Peugeot that's a bit silent? Maybe one click on the volume. Let me know if it's too loud at any point. And in LMU you're being punished much more for having a bit of lock-up in the corners, although you still have to kind of rather smash the brake than control every bit of the slip ratio. Hello David. The Bahrain setup just feels so much better. I think I did 26.8 in VMS Pro. I think I did 26.6 in practice, but then I failed quali. Was it 3 weeks ago when we did the Fuji event? Let's see what I can do now. $27.2 for the start. We have fuel times 2 here, so it's a bit different, of course. Oi! Extra downforce on the front from the rake. Ah, that curb just pulls you off track. Hi Liminal. Wonder how Michi is doing. Well, that was not the greatest of the laps. They have 3 more laps of fuel. Though I was wondering if I should escape at some point and take the fresh tires. Wait, is there limited sets? No, it's unlimited. Yeah, I think now all the races have unlimited sets because there is a bug where sometimes you just get 2 or 3 new tires and the 4th one is fully flat spotted. Alright, let's do that 26. A bit tighter line. I think there is just no rubber on what should be the actual optimal line there. A bit too shallow entry. Three purples, let's go. Hello, Nick. Well, that's already matching my PB from VMS. And this is medium grip and it was high grip at VMS, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, Lamouche, the Peugeot is decent. I hope I'm pronouncing... Yeah! Around we go. Okay, let's actually quickly try less fuel. I saw so many Peugeots in the entry list, and I thought, why is that the case? But yeah, actually it's a decent car, you know. The only problem is the acceleration is really bad. Well, let's do the aggressive warm-up tactics now, although there is not much time. But let's see if... let's see back to back if this even makes sense. The 26.6 was alright. Have time for one little burnout. Ah, the track is banked. And then one tire gets hot, the other doesn't. "50 seconds, yeah, I have time for one burnout here. It's gonna get fixed, guys, don't worry. Have I left it too late? 30 seconds. But it was absolutely mandatory otherwise. Ah, I'm too late. Come on, 10 seconds. No! Okay. Alright. There was like 30 extra seconds, I don't know, I mean, yeah. Whatever. Where is Michi? On his last flyer. Why is the delta broken? Okay. That looks like pole position. And Roland, very close there. Well then, let's put... Oh, what was the fuel ratio again? Ah, compared setup. Okay. Hi, all that are joining. Welcome. Thank you for the good luck wishes. Yeah, I think Michi shouldn't go for a back to front here. Why doesn't emoticons or like emoji work? That message looks a bit different without the smiley that I intended to go with it. Peugeot is quick. I mean, that's nice, but now I wonder what it could have been if I didn't fail the setup miserably at VMS. But Michi will have quite a difficult job here, trying to... I mean, even without a back to front. He asked me if we want to do back to front, but there is no need for back to front because it's gonna be quite a race. Only 2 splits here. Everybody busy doing championships and resting from the crazy F1 race. And I really don't get like there is one BMW. Michi wanted to sign up with the BMW, but he claimed it's a second of pace for him. I really don't understand why that's the case. It shouldn't be. But then again, every time I try an LMDH car...
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Okay. 30 seconds. He's already greeted. Anything else in the setup? Fuel is set. Tires are fine. Should be all good. It's times to fuel, so there will be a bit of fuel saving going on. Potentially Michi will absolutely destroy us with superior fuel saving.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I guess no back to front here. Gonna be a good race.
Copy. I'm gonna do it.
Do not.
I should do
Anyway.
not.
Where are you, green? Michi is doing it. I mean, should I do back to front? You guys have one lap to let me know if I should do a Michi challenge and wait for him. And there is a Ferrari. Wait for Michi. I mean, now probably that's a good idea. But I don't know where to wait for him. One versus 0 for wait for Michi. I'm gonna wait for the finish straight to be safe. Okay, we are waiting for Michi. I'm not doing back to first, I'm doing Michi to first.
You have to go 10 cars back.
No, I'm doing Michi to first challenge, not back to
Copy.
first.
I've no idea how I end up in 6th already. It was a crazy first lap. Also, I applied a couple of Bahrain clicks.
Yeah, it works quite well. Meanwhile, Michi already with more virtual energy than I, and I have lifted for the whole straight. How is he doing it?
Can't wait for your straight line speed.
It's a Peugeot. No acceleration.
Yeah, let's see about that.
Orange. Okay. I barely touched the throttle, it went from green to orange, I don't get it. No one wanting to defend. I mean, nice. But time to start hunting down for that 9 seconds to the leader as well. But this pace, it feels remarkable. If you guys watched VMS Pro round 2, Peugeot has absolutely no
So
pace.
my MFD says repair all, but my right LCD has no damage at all.
Well, then you have no damage anyway. Wait, what if it was because of track temperatures?
Arguably.
We have hot track today, and tires are in the window. In VMS Pro, I could not bring the tires into 80 Celsius window. Maybe just front left. But Ferrari works the tires a bit more than the Peugeot. So I think the POP is very temperature dependent. Or it could just be that my setup from Bahrain was so much better than the Fuji one.
I'm sure he sees a different track on the screen than we do.
I mean, Sector 3 at Fuji is quite ambiguous, right?
Ah, but still, like, he was all over the place.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna use the clutch and coast till I still can. There are some rumors going around that it's finally getting patched, so you cannot do it anymore at some point when some of the updates strike. Uh-oh. It was a trap. But I'm too old to fall for such traps. But I'm still young enough to complain about how unlucky the traffic is. But it's fine.
There's no rain expected for this one, right?
Nope, nope.
Well, I effed my nose in the traffic. Orange.
Well, probably it's just cosmetic, right?
Not sure. I'm going a bit slower down the straight now.
Placebo.
Delta.
Less slipstream, maybe.
Potentially.
Michi is struggling with these low speed corners. And the leading Toyota is having quite some pace, but he's burning a lot of energy. Double toe.
That Toyota traction.
He has top speed or what?
Yeah. And traction.
Toyota traction doesn't sound as the same thing, like it never had traction, so...
Well, if you say your car has no oh boy.
Yeah, weekly, like, I don't think there's a limited tire anywhere at the moment, because there is a big bug.
Well, would you say that my Ferrari has traction?
You have less of an advantage than at VMS Pro.
Hmm. I feel that.
"13 seconds to the leader." Oh, I have 9% more energy. It's 4 to 5 seconds. Suppose we will be swapping tires at some point. But yeah, indeed, this setup principle with extra rake, sacrificing a bit of mechanical performance just to cram in more aero, really works. But who knows what's gonna happen on 10th of June when the huge update comes.
These guys are so unpredictable.
And nobody really going for the apex. GT cars just coasting around. Michi is close enough for a move, I think. But the Toyota has a rear wing one. Michi having the classic rear moment in that corner. Can happen so easy on the outside
Yeah,
line.
I'm also seeing a different track than that is the actual layout apparently.
So much wobbling from Michi's rear. Yellow flag. But the problem of not being able to have any exit speed out of last corner is still present. Just Peugeot things. Ooh,
Later.
where is he? No T-bone, please.
It
Okay.
was so easy to do in that stupid corner.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what way they're going. Survived. Right, 3 laps to go of this stint. Or maybe 2. Yeah, Michi has easy 2 laps. I have maybe 0.1% less energy. So I need 5.4 to make it. Ah, that's simple. That's a lapped Peugeot ahead, I think. Nice.
What a legend.
More Peugeot tactics.
Mm. You think we can do it with one more stop only?
Nah.
So you reckon a splash for 3-4 laps in the end?
1957.
Like if we do
like
21
5+ of splash, I think. Not sure.
My game 6 says 62.
And that's 5 laps. 57 is 19 times 3.
Ah, oh, yeah. Yeah. Thought we were gonna make it lap 20. Never mind then.
Low speed into the pit.
Copy. Even VMS rules applied.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take a bit of less energy now, in hopes of gaining a position or 2. I think it's gonna be a tire change next stop. But let's see. There goes Michi. So he took the shorter stop now, or the shortest stop now. Hello, hello, Joao. So 44% more. And that's a lot. No, sorry, 34. What am I doing? 17 seconds. Ah, it's a bit less. That was that tandem drift from the Corvette, from both of them. tire wear is quite high as well. I mean,
Did you try to underfuel by 1 lap to jump me?
Oh yes.
Love the tactics.
I tried.
That's fine. I may have done a bad choice with giving you clean air, so you can overtake me virtually.
Let's see. I have Roland.
Yep.
The Roland is not slow. Hello, Checo. Yeah, I did calculate 63 laps, but I think it was marginal. Also the pace now is quite a lot slower, so yeah, could be 62 overall. We did 19, so that's 49 remaining. I think we're all gonna be changing tires, to be honest. It's going well, I think. I mean, with Michi we're doing kind of back to front-ish challenge. Or well, he let everybody through after the start and I wanted to race against him, so then I just waited for him. Now we are making our way back to the front, but the competition is quite high, like we weren't... I mean, I was P1 on the grid by 52 milliseconds it was, but not ahead of Michi even, so it's not an easy race. And the strategies are differing a lot. And the setup is, I think, better than VMS. I applied the Bahrain clicks. I think it's working pretty well. More rotation and even more stable at the same time. That's a lapped car. Will I be racing FSR again? That's a brilliant question. Well, let's see what FSR does. But it's a tricky question about R Factor 2 leagues. Like, currently there is really not much interest all around for RF2 at that high level. And I'm not prepared to spend 100 hours in the next year to develop setups and prepare. But it's not just about FSR, it's about the top level, how to call it even, kind of R Factor-ish simulator top level F1 series, and it's just tough luck because LMU at the moment doesn't support modding, so or it never will support oh, that's nice lag. Apex is mine. So yeah, FSR is then in trouble because people maybe prefer to race LMU and there is a lot more viewership and player base here. So as a streamer, it's tricky for me to keep doing RF2 as well. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean I tried working a bit with I mean, I don't know how much you know, but FSR is kind of being run through Grid Finder now, right? And you might see Grid Finder logo on my stream now and then. So I tried working with FSR administration to make something that would be still viable as high-level open-wheeler series on RF2 to drive and to watch and to be interesting. But it's just such a tricky time. Yeah, VC is a nice example as well, but luckily for VC there is LMU, so you just swap the sim, right? It went from R Factor 1 to R Factor 2, now it can go from R Factor 2 to LMU. And unfortunately for Formula Sim Racing, it just cannot do it. Uh-oh. Well, let me use the chance, right, if we have some overspeed. But Roland ahead will defend. Just about. I lost a bit of grip at the apex, but I scared Roland off enough to get the switch back. So many GT3s pointing the wrong way. Wait, is that GTE? Didn't even check, because there is an AM sticker on the back. It is GTEs. I was wondering why there were only Corvettes, Porsches and Ferraris, but that explains. You see that virtual energy setting in the MFD flickering now and then. I really wonder what that is. Yeah, where do you want to go? I think he was just scrambling for traction. Put left tires on the curb and suddenly felt like it has not enough grip for the braking. So I diagonal to my way into the apex. I need to refocus. Come on. Pace is fine. I'm not using much more energy than Michi per lap. And I'm slowly decreasing the gap on average.
Mate, I'm getting fucked on traffic on every single stupid lap.
Kind of relatable. In goes Michi. It's a nice cloud of smoke. So this is now midway through the race. I don't know, should I keep tires? It's gonna be 12 seconds and 30 laps.
My car stalled in the pit box because of no fuel.
Nice.
Just lost another 2 seconds. Ah.
The leader is losing a lot in the traffic as well. I could only change the left side, you know. Actually, I should try that. It's already past the midway of the race, so the longer I go, the more potential lap time I miss. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, I wanted to box, but maybe let's just continue for one more lap. I don't know if there is a cut detection with the pit entry line at all, but alright. Box, box, box. All right. It's only 5 seconds for one pair, right? Because it supposedly takes 2 seconds to run around the car to switch the other 2 tires. Yeah. Not sure what exactly Michi is doing. Well, he's doing fast lap times. I think he just took all new tires, to be honest. Or maybe it is only left side. We'll see soon. Now it's gonna be 3 corners of trouble. Until the left side heats up. But it feels remarkably balanced, you know, changing only left side. When I did it for the first time, it felt it's gonna be horrendous, but it's not that bad.
Only change one side of the tires?
Yes. You?
All.
Copy. Michi will now have quite a bit more pace than I, but I have more energy, so it's gonna be a shorter pit stop. I don't need that now. Ah, I need that. Thank you. Hello Peugeot, much appreciated. I mean, he's boxing this lap anyway, so... the car really feels good, like I don't understand how it works with left side being quite off sync with the right side. It just feels balanced. There are so many Peugeots in the leaderboard as well, and they are all at the top, so there is something with the BOP. So Roland Toth going now for the full pit stop. He was roughly on the same place, on track with the same strategy. That's gonna be interesting. He had similar pace, slightly slower, but I think he was better on fuel. how much I wish that one day we will have better resolution on the motor map. I need like 75 kilowatts. Yeah, no, Porsche LMGT3 is... I cannot really... or I won't comment on it because it's broken. I will try it happily after the 10th of June update in hopes that it's fully fixed. Here comes Michi. With better tires on the right side and with more acceleration. Now, I think the Porsche GT3 is just... it feels completely broken. Feels like a front wheel driven car that has those drift things placed under the rear. So you have to rotate by the rear, but the rear doesn't really have any grip. And it goes very slow on the straight. It's just depressing. I mean, they kind of fixed it. But with fixing it, what is Michi doing? Yeah, they kind of, they fixed
Sorry.
it. Yeah, all good. Patched it or fixed it, but after that it became... before it was at least fast in the first few laps, or it was the best quali car. But now it's just... I don't know, it's not great. It definitely feels way worse than the GTE Porsche. Toyota with fastest lap. Well, he's for sure on all new tires. And we have the same energy, so that's important gap to observe. Yeah, the longer I keep Michi behind, the better, but the gap to P3 is scary as well. Ah, that's utterly terrible. Ah, Michi goes off track as well. Ay, ay, ay. Ow. Defended. Wanted to take the draft. Ah, man. Not do anything else than scream, to be honest, at that point. Here comes Michi. I'm just looking at the gap to P3 and I'm just scared because I think that's quite critical.
GG for the win.
Is it clear yet? I don't know.
I mean, I'm stationary for 8 further seconds compared to you. 2 little laps to make that up, I think. I mean, I'm trying, but let's see. I think I will drop behind Minio. Those last 2 laps, you staying ahead was crucial for you.
Yeah, Minio has all 4 new tires as well, I think. He's going quick.
Yeah, yeah. I need track position over him on the stop in 4 laps, otherwise I'm dead.
if Minio catches me, and we have 2-3 laps of battle, Michi is on our rear with fresher tires. I did watch F1 race. It was such a weird one. It kind of was worth watching, although it was... I don't know how to even call it. Like, the highlights will have quite some highlights, but at the same time, hard to put it into words. Yeah, it was a lot about the safety car and the VSC before that as well. Michi finding alternate routes still. That's gonna hurt him a lot. He would need to be gaining 0.3 per lap every lap now. He's overheating his rear. I assume all your tires in the 90s. Celsius wise. Michi must be fuming quite a bit. Where are you guys going?
Either Discord on either of...
I hear you cutting in voice-wise a lot, so let's figure that out after the race.
No, you people don't understand. Sorry. I don't know if you can hear me, like the car just randomly goes there in the final turn.
Yeah, I'm enjoying,
just to turn in and round it goes.
The sight.
Can imagine.
The IndyCar quali, I mean, if you like that kind of racing, then it could be more interesting, but no, I mean, there were some amazing moves in F1 today. There should have been way more crashes, but I don't know if people just had more survival instincts into the first chicane, or they all just had crazy skill today, because the moves were awesome. Well, some of them. Yeah, let me next season's at slow racing. I mean, that's surely nice. Ooh, Michi, 4-wheel drift. I'm waiting for Le Mans Ultimate LAN events. It's a bit tricky because there is licensing and so on, and with R Factor 2 it's much easier to get like custom liveries and custom advertisement and so on. As Michi goes into the pit. Max start today, yeah, I mean, I said at the start of the stream, like, there was a grip hack. I don't understand his line. It should not work. Like, he should have gone straight into the gravel. No, yeah, I mean, it was mega, like, it was really a good race, but, like, it was... Yeah, all the yellows and the VSC and the safety car, like, they really changed the outcome dramatically. They made some people's races and destroyed other people's races. Hi Marius, well I am trying. Joao, that might be the case, but I'm yet to rewatch Piastri's start. But I'm confused because I knew that he's gonna surely try to take the racing line, squeeze everybody off track if anybody tries to put the nose around the outside. So it was just confusing. Maybe Piastri just checked the mirrors, there was nobody. He took it a bit safer, like everyone would do. No risk. Because why risk if there is no attack? But then suddenly there is a max, super max in the mirror. Where did... Ah, that was that Porsche. I was waiting for a car to appear out of the corner, but it just disappeared. Or reappeared in the mirror. Right, gap to Minio is not dropping down as much as it was at the start, so I'm super happy to see that.
Lovely.
Double language in the chat, right?
Potentially.
Does he have like it's mapped onto the fast text?
Is that still an option? I never use it, so I can't know.
It was the option unless the server... No, I think it always was the option.
Yeah, someone's spamming a hotkey then.
Ooh, yeah, I have to calculate the fuel. One more lap after this, of this stint. So, let's see what the tiny pedal says. 73. If I box this lap. It's gonna be 10 more max. Actually, the place where the overlay says feel, I'm not sure if that's what it actually feels or what it... Like the if it's absolute or a relative feel, if you know what I mean. But that feels like 2 laps too much. Overtake, I don't know, 64. That should be safe, right? Well, let's see. It's quite something to DNF ahead or like in front of your classmates, right? Tiny Pedal did have some update. What was it? Some very detailed pit stop calculation, but I feel like I just need so much time to study what it actually does that I'm just quicker by just calculating the strategy myself. Oh, Minio took one lap more of energy. But I already have too much. Anyway. Let's see what Toth does from the lead. He's a threat as well, I think. Well, Michi agrees with my percent calculation, so...
Wow. 15 seconds.
Oh, okay. How did that happen?
Oh well, the car dropped out and I reacted like 2 seconds after, and then I went wide another 2 seconds, but still. Probably me having a heavy car and you guys were low on fuel. I don't think I can catch Minio for P3. 2.
Where do you think Toth emerges?
Behind me. Although... maybe just ahead.
Well, looking good. But the car indeed just drives so much better than during VMS Pro.
Although I saw Minio being slower in the second stint, so maybe I have still some slim chances.
He stopped closing in, so you should have speed on him, I think.
(62 or 61 laps?
62, I think.
I boxed with 61.9 on the clock.
Yeah, it was 62.0 here. That calculation is so weird.
And yet it's more accurate than Racelab app.
Yeah. But oh well, I'm pretty happy with the race or with the pace. At least the relative advantage over Michi that I have got between Ferrari and the Peugeot from VMS round 2 and 3. not gonna risk a silly move around here. Right, so leader into the box. Let's see where he merges. He's already in the pit exit. But it's a very long pit exit.
I just passed him. Tough, I mean.
Yeah, I got scared because his percentage didn't... watch out, yellow flag, right side, turn 2.
Copy.
But yeah, like his percentage stopped and then I thought he was already exiting pits, but such a long pit lane.
I killed a yellow flag. In a very pathetic way, I think. Let's see, there was one guy in the comments like 4 weeks ago. He said whenever he races me, he has to avoid me, and I'm literally the worst hypercar driver on LMU. Hope he's not in that race.
I mean, that's quite an accusation, you know.
Oh yeah.
But this should be 6 more laps. And remember, it's
Yeah, I
showing...
bury my hopes for P2. Like, I lost 10 seconds of going deep, going wide, having traffic that's unpredictable. Obviously I have to assume it's same for everyone, but doubts.
There were quite some moments, but it wasn't as dramatic as you described for yourself.
I could literally do a video with 20 or 30 scenes of pointing fingers at race etiquette.
Dear RF2CC,
Yeah, I'll leave that to them.
so what did I want to say? Yeah, it says 62.6 laps, but remember that means that there is gonna be
There you go.
62 laps. It's that car. Or
I
that
don't
guy.
know. Let me see whether he's DNF in the garage, because that hit was heavy. Yep, he is in the garage.
Unlucky. So, when...
Meanwhile, Toth is sitting right on my rear wing, so I might even lose third.
He has a Peugeot, therefore no acceleration. Oh, that's a Toyota. After 61 laps, it's gonna take 0.6 of a laps for the timer to go down to 0. That's what we figured out last time, about that 62.2. So I have 1.5 laps to match, in fact. exactly in 1 week time we have round 4 of VMS Pro at Sebring, and I sincerely hope I will have the luxury of 5-second gap to P2 at some point in the last stint. That would be quite nice. I was too late to go around the outside, but... Oh, where is he going now? Actually, it's 4 to go. 59, 60, 61, 60... I don't understand. But if it's like that, then I have spot on fuel. The overlay, it's saying 3.7 now. I don't know, it's just so confusing. I never know if it's counting the laps that I have done or the laps I have started. Hi Ducat, yeah, there is quite a bit of a baguette dominance today. In the leaderboard as well. Pretty weird to see. Actually, I'm not gonna be anywhere close to the top of the leaderboard. I think I saw some 27.1s in the leaderboard. But my best is 28.0 now. I mean, I was on a different strategy anyway. Fuel saving a lot more from the start. And after that I never had all new tires. So have I completed 60 laps now, or have I started lap 60? Hyper, that's a difficult question. I think they have discussed it well in the Traction GG video. They made a very nice video on Traction GG with some actual, like, good new information. Like, what was it called? Seven things they hope that... 7 improvements LMU should get, or something like that. I don't know what's the title exactly. But it's a nice video. And they touched that topic as well. And explain it a bit, how exactly it is in real life. But it sounded like our IMSA dream will have to maybe wait a bit longer than we hoped for. Yeah, Wilco, I agree, although I actually don't know how fast or not fast Alpine is at the moment. I mean, the BOP is kind of all over the place, but it's gonna be fully optimized after all the cars get the updates. So no point in making the LMDH cars fine-tuned even more BOP-wise. But Alpine, it wasn't that bad, right? I think it was always... Like, from the start it was a bit weird, but then they did some patch. And then it was always kind of there. FOV, I have 26. Well, Joao, actually, if it is like that, then it's actually 26. I mean, 62.6. that it shows, and it's gonna go to 0 at actual 62.6. My tongue is getting twisted because in Slovenian we first say like it's 2 and 60 in Slovenian, and in English it's 62. And then I speak Slovenian and I'm doing it the English way sometimes almost, so... But yeah, that's gonna be the last lap, so it actually shows the amount of... start... I don't know. It was so nice in R Factor 2 because it was showing the decimal and you knew exactly where were you on. Although I could do that with the overlay as well, but too lazy. Or I never thought it would be extremely necessary. Uh-oh. That's an angry Toyota. Well, I don't have particularly a lot of spare seconds to waste behind these people, but okay. But anyway, here we go. A bit of a VMS Pro redemption, a bit of setup improvement, the car is nice. And we go across the line. And we completed the it wasn't the back to front challenge, but the Michi to front challenge. Michi went the full P20 to P3. I just went P10, or what was it, P9 to P1. Well defended, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thank you guys for the GGs. When you leave boxes in queue,
Looking at my kills.
Let's look at Michi's kill. What lap?
I have no idea. 55 or 54 or 56. Ah no, 55. Turn 4.
Michi.
Ah, shit happens. It's my fault.
Yeah, there is not...
But nothing intentional. I thought I was clear, coming with the overspeed as the guy was still recovering. But I underestimated GTE power. Also, it was the guy that sweared at me sitting in 16th position.
Yeah. Understandable. Any other replay to watch, actually? I don't know if anything crazy happened in the whole race, apart from the last lap. Last lap was crazy.
Wasn't in a lap that I pitted, where I overtook a car sideways into the hairpin.
Oh, you were four-wheel drifting, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea what lap was it. What happened there? He did a Michi. It's so easy to do because you feel like
lap 47.
Gonna check. Have a lot of overspeed, but on the brakes,
I had a 20-degree slip
hypercars
angle at
are...
like 80 meters to the corner.
Yeah, it was like that. The hypercar has so much worse brakes, or like longer braking distance. where Michi... Oh, there's a spinning.
I'm getting grey hairs with that car. The Ferrari is balance-wise a utter shitbox.
It was like that kind of since the start, right?
Yeah, but not as bad as it is right now. It was never a too easy to drive car. But now it's becoming ridiculous. Because it completely changes its balance mid-race. First turn laps you're kinda fine, and suddenly I turn in, and before understeering in low speed turns, now oversteering like when releasing the brake. It's nuts.
But Toyotas keep dying, like in random places.
Oh yeah, Ulrich died at the end of turn 3 with a tank slapper.
Was it here? Hope the server survives, but... Oh, one lap later. Lap 10? No, 11. I think... No, what was the lap? Oh yeah, it just... I don't get it. The Toyota does things like that sometimes. Massive overcorrection, but that's exactly how the Cadillac died last year, right? A bit too wide and then overcorrection and straight into the wall a bit earlier in that same corner. Yeah, LMGT3 against hypercars, it's really annoying because the LMGT3 literally has like 70% of the brake distance. You just brake so much later. Ah, poor Moritz. Okay, anyway. Pole and win, and come on, let this be now some good plus DR. Michi made some... he didn't make fun, but he was incredulous when he asked me why do you have gold 1 DR? I'm not gold 3, but I'm not gold 3 because I get +4 for this. And then I have a bug and I lose -4. Well, yeah, I lose 4% because a bug like last time on Tuesday when I got only 3 new tires and 1 fully flat spotted. And then had to do P48 to P8 for a -4. Like it's...
If you want to have a good jiggle, watch my lap 1.
No, I'm jiggling at +4.2 DR gain.
Ah, yeah. Me as well with 1.5.
I mean, okay. I will eventually make it to gold 2 by 2028 maybe. But the bugs will be patched as well, and eventually there will be competition. And like, I mean, now I'm doing this championship. I'll do it on Tuesday again for round 2, and I kind of want to be at least a bit prepared for this because it's kind of solid competition. That's round 1. Round 2 is gonna be Bahrain. And I'm in the Ferrari. And it's gonna be good fun. And Ferrari should be good at Bahrain. Maybe. I'm basing that according to R Factor 2 GT3s because Ferrari has good acceleration. And there is a lot of acceleration zones at Bahrain, so yeah, let's see. That should be some DR gains as well. But I'm pretty far down in the leaderboard. P25, but what can I do if I have a bug? I started on wet, so P25 is fine. Yeah, multi-class masters is pretty inviting one, but I said to myself, I will not touch any other hypercar than VMS Pro until the new tires come, because I cannot be bothered. It's too much about having rear rotation, and it's a bit annoying. And you see Michi and I driving around kind of neutral steering on the exits, or always a bit opposite lock, and but it should be fixed, or like it should be much better once they update the tires. Anyway, I think it's time to close it down. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like. Gonna help a little bit with the silly algorithm. Otherwise, see you on Tuesday. Bye bye.